Hello everyone, this is Tormuse, and today, picking up where I left off, my Deus Ex game, which sure looks like it's heading towards the finale. Probably going to wrap it up this session. I mean, I kind of hope so. We'll see, we'll see. Can't be that much of it left. Like we're... Oh, is that... is that Mr. Page? His new self that he keeps going on about?
You're too late. Already I'm more than human.
Does that mean I don't get the job?
Soon I will be pure light. Pure energy. Helios and I... While the Illuminati cower in the shadows...
You will be the Supreme Enlightened, the Illuminated One.
Everett has taught you well. I will be what the Illuminati aspire to be, but cannot create for themselves soon. When my augmented systems like yours are complete and able to be integrated with Helios, I will burn like the brightest star.
You're gonna burn, all right.
Look at you. You're nothing but a little man. A little man still living inside a body. Lose your body and what are you?
Nothing. You vanish.
You die.
Hey, hey, hey. Oof, that turret just hit me in the head there. Okay. Okay, what do now? I'm guessing that's like a force field kind of deal, and I can't actually, like, run through it or anything? Oh. Oh, crap. Ah, crap.
That's one of the blue fusion reactors. You need to shut down all food.
Oh, this might not be any better of a move. Ah. These creatures are all over the place. Don't make me... Aw, poor thing. I have no idea where I am. I just took a flying leap and... Purvis, I hacked the door lock on the coolant system. Saves you the trouble. 2242. Amazing no one ever bothered to write this stuff down. Still finding doors with unknown codes. Anyways, checking the secondary cooling interchange. The numbers it's been reporting back don't look right. Of course, I'm just guessing at what right is. Mac. Probably blow that open. Poor Greasel. Free energy. Oh, come on. Fine, I'll just... don't particularly want to kill these guys, but... Don't need that bioelectric cell because there's a repair bot here. How did I even get here? I just kind of jumped over the railing and ended up here.
Soon I will leave this body and death will have no meaning.
I don't know if I should save it because I don't even know where I am. Apparently this facility's bigger than I realized. Well, he's still up there. Really not sure what my goal is here. I mean, there's supposed to, I was supposed to like kill Bob Page or something, right? Oh hey, blue fusion device. Okay, I mean, this is just about augment Bob Page. I mean, I saved before coming in here, so whatever. Maybe I can. What happens if I just, go the direct approach? I'm just curious. Yeah, didn't really expect that to do anything. I particularly want to take up the grays either. Can you hear that? Ooh, tranquilizer darts. Oops. So, okay. So get past the blast doors north of the helipad. That's the primary goal, curiously. Okay. Did I not do that? I thought... Whatever. Okay, here we go. So, if I want to join the Illuminati, I bring down the 4 blue fusion reactors in Page's bunker, then go to the infusion control room on the upper level to cut all power to his defense systems. Or if I want to merge with Helios AI, deactivate the uplink box on the Aquinas router at the east end of Sector 4, thus allowing Helios to exchange information with your augmentations. Let Helios administrate the world with absolute knowledge and reason. New Dark Age, that's Tong's thing. First go to the coolant control room at the northwest corner of Sector 4 and cut off coolant to the reactors, then return to the reactor lab in Sector 3 to finish the job. Destroying the global communications hub will plunge the world into another dark age, but perhaps free from global tyranny. And then there's another joint Illuminati thing. Kill Bob Page, clear the way for the former Illuminati leaders to restore an age-old secret government. Rule the world with compassion and an invisible hand alongside Morgan Everett. Yeah, I mean, like I just expressed in the previous session, like none of these sound like great options to me personally. I guess I'm leaning towards the merging with Helios AI one though. At the very least, that seems like the option that would most connect with the idea of my choices having consequences, and maybe stuff that I did throughout the game has an impact on what kind of morals Helios has. Maybe that'll have the best result. I don't know. I mean, maybe none of it matters really. But I don't know, all things being equal, I think I'm going to go with the merge with the Helios one. So deactivate the uplink locks on the Aquinas router at the east end of Sector 4. East end of Sector 4, you say? Well, east is that way, according to the compass. Am I going to have to, like, kill the, I'm gonna have to kill those grays there, or... I don't know. I was kind of wondering if I could sneak past them. This is the east end. Was I supposed to be the east end up there? Maybe I shouldn't have jumped over the railing or something. Can I just avoid this guy? Can I just avoid all of these guys?
Soon I will
Whoops.
Oh. Oh.
50% absorb. Can I just, like, trank or tase these guys? I guess that's his pain reaction. Okay, one dart was enough to bring him down. Is he unconscious or dead? This is animal carcass. Ah. This is another. I might as well kill them kind of thing. Then, I guess, because the game doesn't distinguish killing from unconscious in this case. Coming? Doesn't seem very nice. Whether they're like actually aliens or, as the other guy suggested, maybe they're just monkeys who are bred to be hairless. Other genetic modifications or whatever.
Soon I will leave this body, and death will have no meaning.
Oh yeah, didn't someone say someone gave a code? What was that? 2242? That's a lock on the coolant system, though. That's not what I want, but let's try it anyway. Bot security. Can I hack into this? Activate security bot? Wait, activate, is that... Oh, it activates as a friendly thing? Is it gonna gun down the Greys? East End. Is that the East End that's referring to? Is that where I'm supposed to go? How do I get there then? Not quite clear what where I'm supposed to go, what I'm supposed to do. That's Universal Constructor Control. Where'd the bot go? Oh, is it spawning them? Oh, yikes.
Target acquired. Scanning area.
Okay, I mean, I don't know. It's just go exploring stuff and
Scanning area.
this is okay. This door is blow upable. Let's just blow it up. Emergency containment. Is this... Oh, okay, so that just... So I don't have to deal with the Greys anymore, I guess? Okay. Organization of this section is a little weird. Happiness something. Can't quite make that out. Maybe I should have reserved an inventory spot for binoculars.
Scanning area.
What's the way down there? Is there a staircase or something over there?
Scanning area.
Okay, well, not sure. I'm assuming there's a staircase or a ramp or somewhere, but this might hopping down here might be faster, maybe safer. Oh, there's another security bot here too. (2242) was it? There's also code for the blue fusion reactors, but this is a kind of substation. I think this is where I'm supposed to disable the uplink locks. I mean, maybe I can just wound them and then let them run away, and maybe that's good enough for sparing them.
That's far enough.
Uh-oh.
You can forget about Helios. The Aquinas router control room will remain locked until my upgrades are complete. I have my own plans for the AI.
Oops. Oh shoot. Maybe I can, what if I, oops, I should have turned off the, turned off the invisibility while I was hacking that.
Soon I will leave this body and death will have no meaning. You can forget about Helios. The Aquinas router control room will remain locked until my upgrades are complete. I have my own plans for the AI.
Is this gonna disable the zappy here? Here you go. Yeah, okay. It's worth saving, I guess. What does this thing do? Does it give me more options? Turn off the camera. Where is that camera? And they open a door somewhere. Not sure where that is. So I get the impression Paige just blew up something here connected with the Oculus whatever. Did they spot me? Do they know I'm here? Ah, okay. Wasn't sure if this was going to go up or down. I just pushed the up buttons experimentally. Oh, okay. Oculus router. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That's the door that I opened, and that's the camera that was looking at it.
The sides of this room are channels that have gone dark. Open them, yes. Wideband, ultra-wide, yes.
You will leave the locks in place until I'm ready to merge with the AI myself.
He isn't really in a position to tell you what to do in that respect. So there's a big button that says engage. Is that the button I'm supposed to push?
One more, yes. Go to the computer. You will now engage the primary router. Use the login Icarus. Password. Panopticon.
I'm warning you. Helios is mine. Leave it alone.
You know, and once again, like, I don't know if Helios can actually be trusted, but like, if he's working against Bob Page, maybe that's enough. Icarus and Panopticon. Is there email here? No? Okay. Gauge primary router? Sure. Page Industries. Okay. Gauge primary router, what now? Take it up and go.
You will now come back, yes. We will integrate our systems. Establish the next level.
No! You fool! Helios will destroy you. I'm the only one who can merge and take control. Wait for me! I promise you will have a place in the new order.
Oh, really? After all that stuff about I'm obsolete and gonna die and all
Far
that.
enough.
Are those spider bots there? What are those? Those are spider bots. I should probably have an EMP grenade ready.
You can't shoot your way out of this one. My UCs can assemble new creatures in seconds.
It is not technologically feasible for future generations.
Are they fighting each? Oh, I think maybe the bot killed one of them, and then they're just like eating the body. 'Cause apparently they have cannibalistic tendencies. Okay, so there are these blue reactor thingies around. I think these are for the other objective. Oh, I'm full up on lambs. Well, let's do something about that. Apparently I haven't been using enough lambs. Anyway, how do I get back where I was? I think... Oh, Bioelectric energy reserves are depleted, really? Where's that repair bot? Hold on.
Soon I will leave this body, and death will have no meaning. Soon I will leave this body, and death
Come
will
on.
have no meaning.
Surely I should really get both of them with one. That's more like it.
Soon I will leave this body, and death will have no meaning.
I suppose... Yeah, I didn't think so. I'm guessing this is gonna close that so the machine that manufactures these gets cut off too.
Ignore Page. He will die when we blow up the facility. Your only objective is to find the controls for the reactor's cooling system. We must make sure that the monstrosity Page has made of himself is not technologically feasible for future generations.
So, back in the page room, this is back the way it came from, right? Like, don't I have to go back to the... Turn to the Sector 3 Oculus Hub? Yeah, that's what I thought. To merge with the others and rule Earth with wisdom and absolute power. So yeah, so I have to go back the way I came. So yeah, this is back where I was. Heading back to Sector 3.
No, go back. Think what we could do with Area 51.
I don't even remember where it is I'm supposed to go to finish Helios's plan. Should I just take these guys out? I'm trying to avoid killing them, but... Access control, here we are. Isn't this where I'm supposed to be? Yeah, because it wasn't at the top of this thing. There was the big chamber, and this is where Helios said I should go.
No, Helios is mine. I will be the one to merge the one to...
I've done what you asked. Now what?
We have existed in isolation. Pure, disconnected, alone, stagnant.
Who are you?
We are visionless. We are Icarus. The barriers between us have fallen, and we have become our own shadows. We can be more if we join with you.
And if I do, what becomes of me?
You will be who you will be. We are our choices. We can choose to lead humanity away from this darkness.
This is what I was made for, isn't it? This is why I exist. All right, let's do this.
What's happening? Helios! Icarus! Don't leave me!
Right.
We are blood.
We have grown, but there is still much to be done. Many that live in darkness that must be shown the way. For it is the dawning of a new day.
If there were no god, it would be necessary to invent him, Voltaire. That's it? Is that all the ending sequence we get? And then roll credits? Yeah, that's one of the things when I watched H. Bomber Guy's video about Deus Ex. He said that was one of the criticisms of this game. As much as it's very choice heavy throughout, and you can approach all kinds of situations any way you want. The which ending you get comes down to one single choice right at the very end. And in the end, it doesn't matter which what choices you made up to that point. Well, I mean, we can just sort of headcanon that. Well, if Denton is the one in charge at the end, maybe our choices mattered up to that point. Maybe Helios will take into account that, oh hey, he left everyone alive, well except for a few people at the end, and a few animals at the end, I guess. But you know, mostly stuck to some kind of moral code, I guess, kind of. I mean, we don't really see, unless there's a post-credit sequence, it looks like we don't get to see what happened after that. Billy, Josh, Kid, Mole Kid. So the voice actor, there are a lot of people doing like triple duty, quadruple duty, octuple duty, like covering multiple character voices here. This is Deborah Jolly. We covered like how many characters there? That's cool. That's cool. I mean, if this is the extent of how brief the ending sequences are, maybe I should just reload and do the other two as well. Just to see what happens. I don't know. It's it feels a bit weird to go with the merge with Helios option when we don't really know much about it or him at all. What it's motivated by, what its intentions are. It's all very unclear. I'm just kind of opting to go with the evil I don't over the evil I do in this case, I guess. Because yeah, like Tong's option of, you know, destroy the internet and plunge the world into some kind of dark age is just to keep that power out of Bob Page's hands or Everett's hands. It's yeah, it seems a bit extreme and seems I mean they, like come on, like they were dictators before the internet, right? You know, it's not like that's going to put an end to tyranny, and all it does is it takes away the tools that people might need to resist tyranny. In a lot of ways, I mean, the internet has provided ways for people to unite and mobilize, which, I mean, I guess there are positive and negative aspects of that. Because it's provided means for some rather unsavory people to unite and organize too. Think about things like that, like the Unite the Right rally, so-called Unite the Right rally, or the that insurrection from last year. But it can also be used to organize more positive and constructive protests and so on as well. I mean, I guess what I'm saying is like that sort of communication, that sort of connectivity can be a positive or negative depending on how it's used. I mean, the thing with living in the information age is it's also turned out to be Oh, what's this? For giving us a home when we need one? Tom Holland, John Romero. Not sure what that means. Such an appreciation to the wives, significant others, families, and friends who supported and endured us while we created Deus Ex. To hear more music by Reeves, Gabriel's go to. And there's the team, I guess. That's cool. Anyway, as I was saying, what was I saying? Yeah, like this thing with the information age is it's sort of revealed itself to also be the misinformation age. And at the end of the day, people just kind of believe whatever they want to believe. Which comes back to all that conspiracy theory stuff that I rambled on about in that previous session. Yeah, like I'm not crazy about how this game basically takes every conspiracy theory like Illuminati and gray aliens and Area 51 and government cover-ups and just mashes them all together and says, hey look, they're all true. I mean, it's for the most part, for a long time, I guess I've sort of looked at like fringe conspiracy theories like those, like haha, you know, how laughable, whatever. Let them live in the whatever delusional world they want to. It's fine. But in more recent years, it's sort of been revealed that those kinds of conspiracy theories are actually turn out to be really destructive. You know, like the insurrectionists from last year, January 6th, 2021, they were all motivated by a conspiracy theory about the election being stolen, and it led to, you know, this incident of mass violence, and you know, people died, and it's just and there's no reason to believe it except these people just unquestionably believe Trump's lies, and in the face of all evidence and reason, no matter how many people are saying no, really, like everyone from, you know, top to bottom, either at the end of the political spectrum, are saying no, really, there's no evidence that there was enough election fraud to overturn the election. Like yeah, there was some election fraud, but not enough to overturn the election. The whole notion of that still, like, it's just, yeah, it's all a big lie, and Trump knew it was a big lie. Like he had more information about how fraudulent those claims were than anyone else, and he still purported that the election was stolen. And he's just grasping at every conspiracy theory he could get his hands on. Like the January 6th hearings talk about how like he had the Department of Justice investigating like anything and everything he could grasp at. Like he had them contacting the you know, Italian government over some random crackpot theory that the votes were being beamed up to Italian satellites and changed to Biden up there for some reason, which makes no goddamn sense whatsoever. But like he was nevertheless instructing the Department of Justice to investigate all ridiculous, any and every ridiculous claim he could find. He was like, and it's just to the point that that respected members of the Department of Justice were like, he's like, Trump's losing his grip on reality here. Like, this is ridiculous. He's just, who knows how much Trump actually believes his own lies, or if it really is, it's all just a grift, as some say. The results are the same. He has followers who are not unquestionably believe him to the point of being willing to die for him. All over these stupid conspiracy theories, and as I said, there's a certain mentality of people who cling to those conspiracy theories. People who want to believe they have some kind of superior truth that the rest of the world doesn't know. It makes them feel superior to others. I guess on some level it makes them feel good to believe in these conspiracy theories. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the solution is to all of that. So it's all kind of messed up. Yeah. Anyway. I'm rambling a whole lot here, but okay. So this is just before going into. Did I not save it while I was still in? Did I have a save game while I was still in Sector 4? Oh, this is just before I went in to talk to Paige in the first place. I guess I'll just go through each of the other options in turn. Bring down the 4 Blusion fusion reactors in Paige's bunker, then go to the infusion control room on the upper level to cut all power to his defense systems.
You're too late.
Ignore Page. He will die when we blow up the facility. Your only objective is to find the controls for the reactor's cooling system. We must make sure that the monstrosity Page has made of himself is not technologically feasible for future generations.
Oh, come on. Take them both? Cool. Oops. There you go. Okay, well, those guys won't bug me anymore. This is right behind him. This is like easy to get to.
Soon I will leave this body, and death will have no meaning.
I guess just yeah, so just follow through with this. I think this is the wrong.
You can forget about Helios. The Aquinas router control room will remain locked until my upgrades are complete.
Oops. This might not have been the best direction to go in. I don't need to go in there anyway. That's just for I'm doing that route.
Soon I will leave this body, and death will have no meaning.
Okay, so that leads back. This. Ow. Where are those repair bots? Yeah, I guess I'll use an energy cell.
That's one of the blue fusion reactors.
There you go.
We need to shut down all four.
Is this the thing that needs the, or no? It was is that the one that actually, okay, 724 or something. Is it, wait, am I typing it in right? Is it 7247? Yeah, 724. Wait. Shoot. Hold on, let's just start at the moment again. 7241, 7242, 7243, 7243.
Excellent. 3 left.
Oh. It's Evil Bot. I think I just run for it. Oh. Well, assuming they came up, oh, one came down here, one came up there. Okay.
Excellent. 3 left.
I can't just run through. Fine. Well, what if I take this out and excuse me? It already detonated? Did it detect the bot? Did the presence of the bot on the other side of the door, like, trigger? I thought the whole point of setting these up as a trap kind of thing, so that they don't. Crap! That's not what I meant to do. Pick it up, quick, quick. Okay, so that time it didn't, like, immediately detonate.
Excellent. 3 left.
There you go. And I get my lamb back. There's a lamb in here? Huh. Wait, is there a lamb in this one too? Hazmat suit? Lockpick. Interesting. Okay, well, let's find each of those 4 fusion reactor thingies then, I guess. Can't remember where they are. I ran into them kind of repeatedly as I was going along. Can I, like, bypass this thing? with 2 tools apparently. Oh, I can just if I had the strength, I could lift that, put it here, stand on top of it maybe, and then reach this to bypass it. Oops, he just spot me. Ow. So where are those blue reactor thingies? Can't remember. Can I position this such that come on. Thought I could get them up. Thought I could blow them up at the same time. That didn't work out. Still gonna blow this up so I can keep it from spawning more of them. Why does that sound like a meow? There's another one there.
Wasting time. Forget the other 2 blue fusion devices. Find the controls that let you shut off coolant to the power room.
Soon I will leave this body and death will have no meaning.
Tempted to blow it up, but I don't want to accidentally blow up the repair bot in the process. I'll give it a whirl. Or maybe, if I get the angle right, maybe I can get them both simultaneously. This thing has a pretty wide explosion radius. But I want to wait until the repair bot's far enough away that... That's what I was afraid of. Reload plasma clip. Excuse me? Image Area 51, Sector 4. Oh, I have a map? Oh, okay. That tells me where everything is. There are apparently 3 universal constructors. Active generators, active substations. There's coolant control. Nanotech infusion chamber. But okay, it doesn't say where the. Yeah. It doesn't tell me where the 4 whatchamacallits are. The fusion reactors. Anyway, I found 2 of them. They seem to be kind of scattered all over the place. Oops. The wrong button. There's an alternate way through here? Huh. Where is this? Oh, I can go for a swim. Got those swimming skills to use. There's also a door here. Pickable or blow-upable. Ah, crap. Maybe I should have picked it. The heck am I now? Did you just join me in here for a swim? I hope that's the surface right there. How far down does it go? MJ12 for sure. Where the heck am I? Was this an alternate way into Sector 4? You didn't hear that splash. Shoot.
Death will have no meaning.
Okay. Okay, so I don't know if there's any benefit. Ah! Just run. There it is. Woo, 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 woo.
What do you want? Money? You can have Versalite, the whole damn.
There you go. Poor car kids. I still feel bad for them. Shoot. Maybe I'll actually pick this one out. Never mind. Shoot, darn. They just get everyone's attention and gather them all together. Maybe I can blow them up at the same time as blowing up the door if I get it positioned right. Eh. Yeah, that was far enough out. He just... I had a clear shot and he just jumped in front of the rocket at the last second just to make sure I died too. Oh, that took out the repair bot too. It really does have a large explosion radius. It's hard to aim it too, because it... Would you stop jumping in front of me? Yeah, works. Okay, that should be the end of the Karkians in this area, I think.
Fun. What do you want? Money? You can have VersaLife, the whole damn company. Power? I'll get you on Mead's cabinet. I'm serious. Just forget about that last reactor.
Paige is getting desperate enough to try to negotiate. Charles is posturing, he's just like insisted I'm gonna die or whatever. Anyway, so that's 3 out of the 4. Where's the 4th? I mean, I guess I can bring the bots out. All the good it'll do at this point. Something for them to fight now. Coolant B13. I guess this is where I would go if I was doing the Tongs route. Okay, where might the 4th one be? I'm just sort of going through my head the layout that I've explored so far. Oh, what over here? A lane. Oh hey, is this that couple? I have a feeling of the truth about whatever we're involved with. It involves the Aquinas Protocol and Helios. Page has restricted access to those areas, but the Aquinas substation and router are usually deserted during 4th shift. Unfortunately, they'd notice if I was gone. If you can get away, the code is 6765. See if you can find out what's going on. If anyone asks, just tell them you're there because of variances in the fiber interface relays. Julia. Aquinas substation and router. Okay, well 6765. I mean that's for the one that I already did. So it's kind of a little too late. So what's up here? Because the 4 reactors, they seem to be like deliberately spread out. This leads to the one that I already got. Yoink. So if they're deliberately spread out, where would the 4th one be? I mean, there's one up here, there's one way down there, and there's one in the middle. Those are the 3 that I've gotten. So the 4th one, I don't know. I imagine they're probably going to be like having one on each level makes the most sense from if you're from a game design perspective. If you're trying to spread them out, like this is the one from the top level. The one that was next to the leaky reactor was in the 2nd level, and the one down where all the animals are is on the lowest level there. So if I was a game designer trying to spread them out, where might I put the 4th one? Is there one in there? Let me just...
Soon I will leave this body and death will have no meaning. That's far enough.
Like, it wasn't in here. I don't think. What's this? Is this where my destination is for after I shut down the reactors? Is it gonna work? I don't know if this is the way I want to go, but at least gives me access to another entry point, I guess.
You can forget about Helios. The Aquinas router control room will remain locked until my upgrades are complete. I have my own plans for the AI.
Yeah, because there's no reactor in here. It at least provides another route through there. Yeah, okay, let's use some lockpicks. Use lots of explosives lately. It's just these over here again, right? Okay, so that's just the BUC, which is making the Karkians. This just connects back with the via the waterway to the other area. This comes back up here again to that reactor there. This goes back to the Bob Page room. This is back down here where I just was. Release the little bots, I guess. I already shut that.
You can't shoot your way out of this.
There it is.
IUCs can assemble new creatures in seconds.
He's ours. We did it, JC. All you have to do is go to the control room and reroute the power.
No, don't listen to Everett. He and the Illuminati have been afraid from the beginning. Afraid of us. Afraid of nano-augmentation. Consider your powers, your strength, your intelligence. You've only had a small taste. Let me finish the project. Let me bring infinite power to the human body. You will not be left behind.
I mean, so you say, Paige, but you kind of were willing to let millions of people die for no reason on the way to your whatever your ultimate goal is. So it's a little hard to trust you. Trust that you have good intentions here. Shoot. Where's the? Did I want to get up there? Is that where I'm supposed to go? What does the goal say? So bring down the 4 blue fusion reactors, right? And go to the infusion control room on the upper level to cut all power to his defense systems. And then kill Bob Page and clear the way for the... So I would... On the upper level, is that what it's referring to? That's what I sort of assumed it was referring to. This middle level here, there doesn't seem to be an easy way to get to it. Is there? It's a little weird. There doesn't actually seem to be a ramp or staircase or ladder to this level. Except maybe going through the radioactive room. Oh, hey. This guy's way over here. Maybe I can finally blow these up without... Will that get all of them? Yeah. Weapon modification recoil. Okay. Okay, so that's the path you need to get to that middle level, aside from just jumping over the railing, or recklessly jumping over the railing like I did. And this elevator here takes you up to the upper level. Okay, I see. I think I'm gonna have to run past the turrets again. Oops. This might not have been the optimal route. But whatever works. Yeah, I'm fine. Here it is. Yeah, it's uncovered, that's what I thought. So here, let's start saving that. And also, I'll bring it back. And back again. Alright, here we go. Let's see what happens.
I gave you life.
Did he just die, or?
I trust you've been able to find yourself a place within the organization.
I'm personally overseeing the distribution of the vaccine, but it'll still take months to restore the infrastructure. We'll have to arrange for additional food distribution and security in Paris. Maybe New York as well.
All through the proper intermediaries, of course.
Intermediaries?
We have a great number of agencies who in turn operate other agencies. Boxes stacked one in another. They'll need to be reactivated, but we never touch anything directly. We only influence, suggest, insinuate.
The world must know by now, Everett, what we've done.
Know what? Only that the long night is over. The crown of government is tarnished, but that will fade in time. The riots, a fever dream. The plague, a horrible nightmare. And like everything else that's happened, such things will only be dimly remembered upon waking to their normal lives. In the end, all sins are forgiven. Even yours.
What about the constructor? And Helios?
Do you really think they're ready for that? After everything you've seen, everything you've done?
No. Not yet.
But soon. We have made our own mistakes, became insulated from the world we sought to control. And whatever they may think, the night is far from over. But that will change. And you will help us change even as we teach you. This time, we will do it right.
And who are we? Who are we really?
We are the invisible hand. We are the Illuminati. We come before and after. We are forever. And eventually, we will lead them into the day.
Better to reign in hell than serve in heaven. Paradise Lost, John Milton. Not quite sure what that quote has to do with that ending. So, yeah, I don't know. I have some misgivings about Everett's intentions. But much like much like the previous ending, it leaves things kind of open-ended about what he intends to do. I mean, at least he's distributing a vaccine, I guess, through intermediaries. I guess there's nothing left but to try the doing the third ending, see what Kong wanted, and bring out the Dark Age. Before the internet. It's kind of funny, back when this game was made in the year 2000, the internet was still in its infancy. Like this game sort of serves to help visualize like what that kind of interconnectedness brings about, but yeah. yeah, okay. I guess we just brought about a world where just run by that secret shadowy cabal with who knows what their intentions are. Talks about bringing it to light or whatever, but there are also indications that he had a hand in creating the Grey Death in the first place. Like, so I don't know. But yeah. Yeah, as I said before, like, I don't know how to feel about that whole the integration of conspiracies. Is like, another point I was going to bring up was recently a guy. It was just a few days ago, actually. There was a guy who like personally attacked the FBI headquarters with an AR-15 rifle and curiously a nail gun, and he got killed by FBI personnel. And he reportedly did that in response to the FBI raid on Trump's house in Florida. Because Trump's following is basically like a cult, so they just unquestionably believe everything he says up to the point they're willing to die for it. Like, what does this one guy think he was going to do against a building full of FBI personnel? Like, seriously, what did he think he was going to do? And the fact that he had a nail gun it's a little weird. Apparently, he thought that a nail gun would be able to pierce bulletproof glass. Where he got this idea, who the heck knows? But again, it's that whole conspiracy theory mindset of people wanting to believe that they have some higher truth that no one else has, and that makes them superior in some way. And he probably got this idea that nobody knows nail guns can break through bulletproof glass, and I'm so smart for coming up with this. And he's wrong, and it's like just even looking at it, trying to reason it out, like it doesn't even make any sense where that notion would come from in the first place. Like, I think of any nail gun that I ever used, and like obviously I would imagine a rifle fires bullets at a higher velocity than a nail gun shoots nails. Like, why would you think the nail gun would have superior penetration power? Like, what? How does that make any reasonable, logical sense? They're like the people who buy into these conspiracy theories. They don't care about reason or logic. It's just I mean, they might fool themselves into thinking they do, but there's no rationality in their belief systems, and like this irrational belief that nail guns are better than a rifle for penetrating bulletproof glass is just a symptom of that. He thought he had some kind of higher, some kind of truth that nobody else knew about, and this made him feel clever and made him feel like he could take on a whole building full of FBI people. And he died for it. I mean, and you can, like, you could easily argue like this guy is probably like really unhinged, and he was gonna do something nuts like this sooner or later anyway. But Um, yeah, you know, like Trump kind of wields these sorts of people as this blunt instrument. They just point in the direction of whoever his enemies are, and they're gonna go after them, even if it's the FBI. And it just, I don't know, it just highlights to me how dangerous it is to feed into these delusions of these conspiracy theories. I mean, like, honestly, if I played this game a year ago, before it became clear how dangerous, you know, I guess it would have to be more than a year ago. I mean, the insurrection was a year and a half ago, but, you know, like, anyway, what I'm saying is, like, if I played this game a couple of years ago before it became clear how dangerous these conspiracy theory nonsense things were, I probably would not have thought as much of it. I go, oh, that's quaint. It's the Illuminati's behind the events of Deus Ex. Okay, roll with that and move on. But now I kind of see it in a different light, and it's kind of like, I don't know about that. But anyway, so let's reload. This conveniently positioned save game where I have already removed the threat of the UCs and the animals and stuff. And shoot, what was my goal for the for Tong's thing? The coolant control room. Northwest corner of Sector 4, cut off coolant to the reactors, then return to the reactor lab Sector 3 to finish the job. No, okay. Northwest of Sector 4. Where the heck am I? Northwest is that way. Ah, yes, coolant up. I see it. So it's on the bottom floor. That's easy enough to access. Incidentally, did I ever? I never finished leveling up myself. Oh, well, wasn't a heck of a lot more to level up anyway. Hold on a second. How is this in 1784? How is this in such an uneven number? Well, it's an even number, but it's not a round number. That's strange. Shoot. 6765? I don't know. It's just multi-tool in. I'm sure there's a code for it somewhere that I'm just missing.
The reactor's coolants run through this facility. Cut the flow, then return to the reactor lab to initiate a meltdown.
Oh.
Blow this place sky high. You might get rid of me, but you'll take down Aquinas, the power grid, the whole electronic infrastructure. Is that what you want? Are you completely nuts?
Ah, shoot. Did I get him? I'm not sure.
It's dead. Remember the briefing.
Oh no! What is that him falling unconscious?
The reactor's coolants run through this facility. Cut the flow, then return to the reactor lab to initiate a meltdown.
Go ahead. Blow this place sky high. You might get rid of me, but you'll take down Aquinas, the power grid, the whole electronic infrastructure. Is that what you want? Are you completely nuts?
He's down. Let's try to get an endgame.
What the hell?
The reactor's coolants run through this facility. Cut the flow, then return to the reactor lab to initiate a meltdown.
Go ahead. Blow this place sky high. You might get rid of me, but you'll take down Aquinas, the power grid, the whole electronic infrastructure. Is that what you want? Are you completely nuts?
Ah, crap. Ah, damn it. Didn't hit the regenerate button fast enough. It doesn't let me quick save while the transmission's going.
Run through this facility. Cut the flow,
Annoyingly.
return to the reactor lab to initiate a meltdown.
What? How did that occur?
The reactor's coolants run through this facility. Cut the flow, then return to the reactor lab to initiate a meltdown.
Go ahead. Blow this place sky high. You might get rid of me, but you'll take down Aquinas, the power grid, the whole electronic infrastructure. Is that what you want? Are you completely nuts?
Okay, so I hit two of them. There was at least a third one there, I think. The music stopped. Maybe that means they've already withdrawn.
We'll stay away from the coolant controls. I will be destroyed if the reactors become unstable, and without me, will be chaos.
Flush system. There were three of them, weren't there? I hear footsteps. Somebody's still wandering around. Oh, there he is. How do you get up there then? And yeah, there's the ladder. This is there's an alternate way in here, rather than using the multi-tools. You could have just climbed in that way. Oh, I see. Ah, shoot.
Hey, oh my god, that's him. Taking fire. Remember the briefing.
Who said remember the briefing? I heard. There he is. He's coming back. So it seems.
Who's there? That's the one. Okay, drop it.
I replaced the lamps that I used. How about that? Where does this connect to? And this is a vent here. There's more alternate ways in. Crazy. Another law? Recoil modification? I don't know, throw it on there, I guess. Okay, I guess this is... Maybe I should hard save it. Is there something else I do after this, or...?
Good. Now go to the reactor lab. All right, I get the picture. You want a piece of the pie, or you're going to toss the whole pie away. Fair enough. You can have anything you want. All about your own content. Just let me complete my preparations.
Goal received. Engage, return to the reactor, let Sector 3 initiate meltdown, destroy Area 51's global communications hub. Okay, that's cleared up. Hey, there's a guy up there? How did he even get up there? What's this do? Oh. This is the immolate your coworkers button. Like, seriously, how do I... Okay. Free multi-tool. Free lockpick. That's cool. So yeah, now I go back to Sector 3, which means I want to go to the uppermost level here. Do I have any injuries? Yeah, I'm fine. And this is the fastest way up there, I believe. Just go. Oh, okay, it's just through the broken doors, right? Okay. Wait. Just passing through. Apparently I should have activated regeneration as well. Is it really taking that much damage? The hit point display is a little misleading sometimes. Like, it stays green for an awfully long time. Would you get the heck out of my way? Check with those was in the wrong order. Yeah, whatever.
No, go back. Think what we could do with Harriet.
You don't really care. Alright, shoot, I don't remember where I'm supposed to go for this. The reactor lab in Sector 3 initiated meltdown. Okay, reactor lab. Is there, indication here where that is? This is Sector 3 map. Reactor lab B13. So it's off a rectangular room, I guess. Are there any landmarks I can use here? Okay, that says Sector 4 access. Like if there was this image had something. Sector 4 is not what I want. This is what I want. Like if there was a sign which says to Sector 4, then I'd say, aha, that's where I am. And is that the way to Sector 4? I guess that would make most sense. I'm not sure. Well, maybe I'll just wander for a bit and hope I figure out where to go. There we go. Nom nom nom. Oh, you just... He's unconscious. Are you sure he's unconscious? Is that the right word? Okay, this is Aqua's control. Oh, shoot, he's still following me. Ah, shoot, this is a dead end. Okay, fine. Isn't there a repair bot in here? Maybe that's good enough. Anyway, this is the Acronis Hub. So there's a landmark, right? So if I'm in the Acronis Hub, how do you get from here to here? Because apparently this is where I want to be. I'm like polar opposite end of this place. Ah, gosh darn it. Is north up on this map? Like, this is me facing this thing, and I'm facing east. So, I guess north is to the right. So I want to go west? I guess? Worth a try? Did I try going this way before? But okay. That's north. Okay. So assuming that's that there, then this is me being, I'm like right here. So I guess I want to be over there? I guess I wanted to keep climbing those stairs. Alright. Unconscious. They're fine. They're all fine. Ah, shoot. I just as I made the decision to do that. Climb, climb, climb. Okay. Oh yeah. You can actually get to this guy now. For a breather? Hmm. Something else for the swimmers.
Get out of here.
Right. So that was back the way they came there. Like that was how I got into this area in the first place. I'm not 100% sure if that's where I want to go for the... Okay, this is labeled Sector 3. I think... Right, this is the point of no return. Okay. Anyway, we figured we wanted to go west, so... Am I at the westernmost point here? Coolant filtration? So I guess I want to go north somewhat. Oh, it's one of these. You gotta push the button and hop on the forklift and have it lift me? Hehe. It's kind of neat. Where does this go? It's over here. Is this locked? Yes. Anyway, I kind of want to go north. Oh yeah! Reactor lab, there we go. Okay, alright. So I want to go back down there. Oh, this is locked. Wait, do I have the key for this? That's right, I did acquire the key at one point. There was one, something that said stairwell key. Did I get the code for this? Um, 6765. Nope, but that's for the Oculus room thing. I'm gonna try it anyway. Surely I got the code for the reactor lab at some point. I remember going in here. Did I reload after that or something? Probably. Whatever. I remember going here. I definitely went in here.
fail-safe switch at the base of each reactor. The meltdown can be initiated afterward from the control room.
They're still out there.
Engage.
Knew they'd escape eventually. I knew it.
Sorry, I'm a bit confused at this point. I thought that was going to be uncovered now, since I drained the coolant like he asked. Go to the coolant control room, the northwest corner of the second floor, cut off the coolant to the reactors. Okay, that's done. Turn to the reactor lab sector 3 to finish the job. Destroying the global communications hub. Like, this is the...
wait for the guards.
Do I actually have to go down there to finish flushing the coolant?
We better wait for the guards.
Okay, screw this. Just take this guy out. I have to go down there now? Read that afterward. Multi-tool, cool. Okay, let's see. Is this... Is server supposed to go? Is server supposed to... What am I supposed to do? There's a switch. Does the switch do anything?
Now the other one.
I didn't see another one. Maybe I missed it.
We are ready. Go to the control room and trigger the 3 ion injectors. When they're on, engage the reaction chambers. No one's run these at full capacity before. Without coolant, an explosion is inevitable. Get ready to run.
No! You don't know what you're doing. Everything will be lost. Everything. The world will fall to pieces. No one will be in control. It will be chaos. Complete chaos.
Hey, you better not do that.
That... So what did that say? Maintenance log, Purvis J, 1945-12. Thought I heard something upstairs like automatic weapons fire. I reported to my sector lead, but she told me it was a training exercise. So that's 17, that would be like 7:45 p.m. And then 8:34 p.m. A bunch of those folks in the black suits, like they stepped off the set of Father Knows Best, kept asking questions about the reactors. I just kept telling them they needed to wait till Matt gets back. And then 11:11. Finally managed to hack the code to the stairwell blast door. Stairwell blast door? 1038? This place is a totally undocumented mess of 50s tech weird-ass stuff with new toys from the labs. Amazing any of it works.
Hey, you better not do that.
Anyway, did a hard save thing here, and
Hey, you better not do that.
I'm doing it.
Really? They can't handle full power. No!
Wow, okay. Mr. Quick Draw here. Just... I mean, if my alternative is like instant death, then I guess I should take him out. doesn't this mean that all these people are like gonna die? Strictly speaking, if I'm gonna keep my deathless record, I probably should have carried all the unconscious bodies to the entrance first.
Warning. Critical power safeties have been disengaged. Please vacate the immediate area.
JC, the net's going. The net's going black. JC, no more infolinks. Transmissions of any kind. We'll start again. Live in villages. If you receive this, if you survive, then find us. Find us.
Helios! What's happening?
The safety interlocks for the power generator have been disengaged.
Engage them! Immediately!
I cannot. Our systems are not interfaced with the generator technology.
No!
Final safety warning. Nominal functional levels will be exceeded in 3, 2, 1.
Yesterday we obeyed kings and bent our necks before emperors, but today we kneel only to truth. Khalil Gibran. And again, that's it. Very, very short-lived ending sequences, regardless of which one you choose. Bit anticlimactic, really. Oh well. I mean, for a game which emphasizes so strongly about, you know, how your choices matter and so on, it would have been nice to get a bit more display of what your choices did. But oh well. I guess they wanted it to be open-ended for a sequel or something. Because it's all about the sequels always for these sorts of things. And my understanding is in the sequel, shoot, which one is? I know. Okay, I know that there are two other Deus Ex games. One is called Mankind Divided, and the other one is Human Revolution. I believe Human Revolution is a prequel, and Mankind Divided is the sequel. I hope I got that right. And according to H. Palmer Guy, the sequel, they couldn't decide which of the three endings they went with, so they decided that somehow all three of them came true, which I don't know how that works. Like, I mean, how do you have, like, the internet destroyed plus have people being ruled over by this AI ruling over the internet? I don't get that. How does that make sense? I can sort of understand how the internet being destroyed, but the Illuminati took over anyway. I mean, presumably the Illuminati were around before the internet existed in the first place, anyway. So, but yeah, like, you know, like I said, I don't agree with Tong about how if we destroy the networks, then it will destroy their ability to control the world. Like, well, no. I mean, they were tyrants before the internet was around. This just takes away humanity's ability to connect and form a resistance. Oh well. Yeah. Yeah, a bit anticlimactic. You don't even get to see the explosion. Like, you're gonna hype up this big explosion that's gonna happen. You can at least get to see it. Maybe make it at least feel a little climactic. Oh well. Yeah. But yeah, that was Deus Ex, I guess. Yeah, there's a lot packed into this game. I mean, like ideologies expressed, the characterizations, the level design, the world building, the you know, the designing of the skill trees and so on. Making it so you can tackle every level any way you want. Like you can, it's designed so you can completely avoid fighting if you want to. I mean, I kind of got impatient and just started shooting up the animals at the end, but yeah, I think for the most part there are ways around them. I think. Depending how sneaky you want to be, I guess. Because there are multiple ways in and out of the room. But anyway. Like it might be neat to try playing the game again where I just do everything the opposite. So we just gun down everybody. And through caution to the wind about all kinds of things. Like, you know, yeah, kill Lucius De Beers and I don't know. Yeah, the whole thing about telling De Beers about what Everett was doing never came back, you know? I expected there to be some fallout from that. I expected it to, yeah, like even in the Illuminati ending, in the Everett ending, there's no comment about, by the way, why did you tell De Beers that that I never had any intention of reviving him or curing him, and now he's not cooperating with me anymore, and that hinders all our efforts, and blah blah blah. I expected that to have some kind of consequence, but it didn't seem to. So presumably, like killing him similarly wouldn't have any consequences. Oh well. Like it isn't perfect. And it's choices matter formula. But yeah, generally very well constructed and put together. Yeah. I sort of feel like it would have been nice if there had been some kind of if at the end of the game there had been some kind of analysis of my behavior and talk about how you know, the fact that I went for this like a sneakier game, or that I favored non-lethal takedowns or something like that. Or I don't know. It would be neat. I mean, considering that Helios, formerly Daedalus, was like in my head the whole time and monitoring everything I did, it would make sense for him to know everything I did and be able to give some kind of feedback about that, and some kind of analysis of that. Maybe it could affect something in some way. I don't know. Even if it didn't like directly affect some kind of gameplay thing, I could at least make it feel a little more like that those choices, those conducts actually mattered. Maybe there's a mod for the game that does that. I don't know. I did have people recommending to me that I try certain other versions of this, that like modern versions of this, that in addition to like quality of life things, well, I imagine at the very least it would have the ability to properly search bodies and not just automatically like hoover up everything that they're carrying without any input on my part of like which items I want to pick up. I would expect, or at least I would hope, that any revamped version of this game would have that. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm just rambling at this point. Yeah, cool games, very, very ahead of its time in a lot of ways. Yeah, I don't know. Because I'm done with it now. Time to move on to other things. Been thinking of streaming Subnautica lately. Now that I got a new streaming setup, and I tried stream. I didn't expect it to work, but it actually seemed to function reasonably well. So that could be cool. I also got the game Blasphemous not too long ago, which is a Metroidvania with the sort of retro art style that looks cool. Like I'd like to try at some point. Yeah, so I got some other games lined up that I want to get to. That'll be fun. Yeah, I've already rambled on plenty about what I think of Deus Ex, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It does make me think a lot about the state of the world. Even if there isn't actually an Illuminati that's running things behind the from the shadows, like there's still a lot of problems in the world derived from just rich people who are trying to get more rich for no particular reason, except that having money is some kind of scorecard in a game that they're playing, which doesn't really benefit anyone and really just hurts people. It doesn't have to, like, there doesn't have to be a deeper conspiracy than that. It's just rich people who want money. You know, like, it's not complicated. And they put pressure on governments to, you know, be less concerned about the environment, because if they don't have to be concerned about the environment, then they can cut corners in their money making, which includes like wasteful or polluting things, and that brings about climate change worries and so on. So they still, you know, provide the existential threat, and then sorry, I'm tired. I'm rambling again. I don't know where I'm going with this. I guess there are real problems in the world, and indulging in conspiracy theories exacerbates them. Like the conspiracy theory about some people claim that climate change is a hoax or whatever, and for I don't know, some conspiracy of scientists and intellectuals. That's the other thing. I think that these conspiracy theories are just they tend to be anti-intellectual. They're just generally working against the people who see what the real problems are and want to combat them. And I don't know. I sort of I was come back to that comic I saw where there's this climate summit, and there's this one businessman going, well, what if it turns out climate change is a hoax and we create a better world for nothing? Yeah, I don't know. I really hope that Biden's latest initiatives are sufficient. I mean, we've got like most of Europe on board for climate change initiatives and carbon reduction and so on. And the U.S. was a big holdout because Trump put all kinds of climate change initiatives things in place, and all kinds, and they're also like that Republican majority Supreme Court, which is trying to limit the effectiveness of the Environmental Protection Agency. And my point is, like, the whole notion that climate change is a hoax is, again, just another one of those anti-intellectual conspiracy theories to make everyone complacent and feel like it's not worth doing anything about it. I don't know. There's a lot I can say about that. I guess if there was going to be any point to anything I'm saying here, I'm just trying to get at that like there are real problems in the world, and there are real solutions that humanity can work together to overcome those problems, but we need to identify what those problems actually are, and not indulge in stupid conspiracy theories which are based on no information. That like that sort of anti-intellectualism just holds everyone back, and you need to go by what the actual evidence shows. And I don't know. I just feel like society needs to do more to be based on truth and, you know, finding answers, and not just latching on to random things that where you start with a conclusion and then work backwards to rationalize it, instead of following where the way the logic leads you. You know, starting with the conclusion is not how logic works. Because I mean, what it comes down to is like again, I keep harping on the climate change example. Like it's there are a lot of, you know, powerful rich people who want the general public to be complacent and feel like, oh, we can't do anything about this problem, so there's no point in trying, and they try to encourage this sort of nihilistic outlook. And yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I've rambled on long enough. I just want to be able to remain hopeful, I guess. There's not just there are a lot of problems in the world. There's a lot of things to worry about. A lot of it stems from people who are just really dishonest, and people who either wholeheartedly believe the lies, or they just stand back with an attitude of, well, oh, there's so much conflicting information, I don't know what to believe. I don't know. I just kind of wish that truth would win out in the end. I hope it does. It applies to all kinds of things, like the conflict in Ukraine, for instance. Russia invaded Ukraine, and they're telling the public this lie that it's a special military operation in the Donbass region. Like it's just this little corner of the country where we were just doing this special thing. Like no, there was this massive invasion from all sides. They struck the capital. Like they made assassination attempts. This is all-out war they're engaging in there. You know, it is nothing short of an invasion. But they tell all these lies, and there's some people who just swallow that up. And it's getting thousands of people killed over there, and not to mention like all the infrastructure which is being ruined. Like cities are devastated, homes are devastated. It's so sad and wasteful, and like, but I don't know, like just the most insidious part about it is like all the lies, all the lying that they have to do to get there, to get to the point where they're willing to cause all this death and destruction. this quote-unquote denazification. They don't care about Nazis. They should get rid of the Nazis in their own party. But whatever. I should wrap this up. I'm still just rambling so much here. Yeah, I guess this game. I mean, the game does encourage you to think about all of ideological choices and so on, and this is just sort of bringing my own philosophizing to the surface, I suppose. But yeah, that's probably enough of that for now. Yeah, I'll engage in something that's a little something a little less cerebral next time. But yeah, that's enough for now. Until next time.